The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Gail in Tampa. Hey, Gail, what's going on?
Hey, love your program. You're amazing.
How long have you been listening?
Oh, my gosh. Well, off and on for about maybe, 6 to 7 years.
Oh.
I mean, just on the radio. Didn't understand it to the TV. And then I go out to Seattle once a year. We have a trading club out there.
Okay.
And then he started talking in class about your book, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's the guy that I listened to in Florida. And then I started watching your TV live, and it's just amazing. I need to become a tiger.
Well, you're already a tiger. See, you've been out there 6 years. See, once you check in to TFNN, you can't check out. It's like Hotel California. It's pretty sick, I know.
No, it's great. And I have some gold I want to try to get over to you, and then I want to buy some coins for my grandkids. So I appreciate what you're doing. I think it's amazing. You're just really amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and let's make it a great one, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Create the perfect relationship between you and your body. Treat your body with all your love, honor, gratitude, and respect. When you make it your goal to adore your body and accept yourself completely, you're learning to have the perfect relationship with anyone else you are with. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 124, Nasdaq up 19, S&P's up 11, gold contract down $3, trading at $1,607 an ounce. Silver up 3 cents at $29.08. Platinum up $3, trading out at $1,426 an ounce. Copper up 4.5 pennies at $3.46 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $99.85. Bonds down 1.5 at 142.03. King dollar up 24 ticks at 80.33. Euro down 7 ticks at 130, and the yen's flat at 78.07. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do we have? Okay, we are at 1265. It's making its way up to this 1292.66, which it wants to tag, which was the October 27th high. Now, that October 27th high, folks, you got 1.4 billion shares. We did 394 million today versus 774 versus, of course, what it's going into at those highs. Now, check it out. This is a beautiful thing. Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials took it out. Dow Industrials up $1.24. We're 12,294. The high there was 12,284. My suspicion was that the Dow was going to take it out anyway, and sure enough it did. Why? Because the Dow, folks, it's the perfect little situation here. Top line number, people pay attention to the Dow, take it out. You take it out with 394 million. What that means, flat out, there's no one in the store pricing up the product. See ya, don't want to be ya. 394 million versus 1.4 billion. Now, the way the Dow's set up, which is really cool, is that the Dow more than likely is going to, try to get up another 400 or 500 points. That's the way it's set up at this particular point. The lows of the high in July, folks, was 12,566. So what's that? Another 256. So that's where I expect you're going to see this Dow next week. S&Ps want to go to the 1292. Now, let's go to the composite. Nasdaq composite is the weakest. Up $19 today. We did 900 million. Nasdaq composite somehow is going to also crawl all the way up here. The composite right now is at 2618. The lows of that 27th is 2694. So that's not that bad to get. That's another, 70 points. The highs are 2753. Somehow, I suspect it's going to crawl up there. And that's going to be the sell, by the way. If we go over to the small caps. We take a look at the small caps. We use the IWM first. IWM is hanging right underneath it. The number is 76.97. We got to 74.68 today. That wants to tag it also. If we actually go right to the Russell, we take a look at the Russell. Russell right now is at 747. The number is 769. Now, let's go to the transports, because the transports, folks, are at 5053. That high that it wants to tag out there, it's 5067. Dollar index. We go over to the dollar. Now, check it out. So what the dollar's done is this. Sideways move today. Light volume, 7 million shares. You're at 80.33. What I expect you're still going to see with the dollar. Dollar wants to back off slightly. Nothing heavy. Just a normal back off and a move that wants to go higher. What that will do is that would give the market just enough breathing room to get up to that level, get everyone euphoric. But here we go. We're going to start off 2012. We got a market happening. Last part of putting it all together, we'll go over to the bonds. What do the bonds do today? Bonds pull back 1.5 points. You do 124,000 contracts. That's pulling back dramatically with lighter volume. You're going into 353,000 contracts. That's a normal pullback in a market that wants to go higher. You know, so the name of the game here, even coming into next week, is going to be patience to basically sell that rejection of the S&P, of the NASDAQ, when we get up to that 1292 area. And I do expect the euphoria will be in the Dow. It'll be up there. They'll be able to say at the end of the year that the Dow is up 7-8%, whatever that is. And, you know, statistically, which is really wild, it was this last week and a half. Let's go to Deke in Clearwater. Hey, Deke, what's going on, brother?
I'm doing quite well, Tom. How are you?
Good, man. Good.
Yeah.
You ready for a good Christmas?
I am always ready.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
And I'm coming over to your house, too, since you're cooking that great dinner.
That's good. Come on over, man. There's plenty of room. I'm telling you, man.
I tell you what, just bring your leftovers to work on Tuesday, and I'll come up and have lunch with you.
Okay. I will. I don't think there'll be any leftovers, but I'll make you another one.
Okay. Yeah, I got Apple here. I wonder if I should tighten my stop up on it, hold on it, or cut it loose on Monday or Tuesday.
So what, you get the options, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look. You're going to get a few more days out of it, I think, man. I mean, you know, let's see. So we're at 404. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay, so what it's done thus far is this, folks. We had 9.5 million. You're going into 39 million. You know, this can make it, Deke. This can make it to the 415, which is really bizarre, but it can, man.
Oh, 415. Okay.
Yeah. And where I'm going with that, Deke, is this. I'm taking the lows of the high. And that day there is October 17th.
Gotcha.
You know, now, folks, what you're hearing here, okay, all of these equities are going up with lighter volume. They're going up for the test. And, you know, you get failures everywhere. You know, the fun part of this is that it's like, it's just insane because you can run the market, you know, when no one's home. And, you know, the managers, the money managers will get what they need. And what they need is to, you know, basically say that at the end of the year, okay, you know, we're up 7 or 8%. See, you should have been in the market, you know?
Yeah. All right. Hey, BMW, it got into that gap today. Just give me a quick take on that one, then I'll turn you loose.
V
as in Victor?
Oh, VMW. VMW. Oh, VMware. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. We get VMware. This is virtualization software, desktop computing. The low's 74. The high is 111. So what are we doing with this one?
I'm along that one.
Yeah, get out of this one, man.
All right.
Yeah, get out of town quick on this one. There's not this one here could fall out of bed on you, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Cooking, brother.
All right, thanks, Tom. Have a great one.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. So, what do we have? What we have, folks, is that you have a market that wants to run higher, wants to get into the 1292. Now, okay, so what I'm expecting into the 1292 is that, you know, you're going to get a failure. We don't have the volume. That's the bearish part of the position. Let me give you the bullish part of the position, you know, because you never know. If a volume comes in, whole different animal. The bullish part of the position, if in fact this is what happens, is that you coming up to this 1292, and as you get into 1292, boom, you get volume out of the market. You get volume out of the market, folks. That will basically send that baby up to 1356 in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, too. I don't expect we'll get that. Why? Because all the indices thus far have been pushing into the swing point with dramatically lighter volume. That's the first correlation. The second correlation is actually much larger, and what the second correlation is that the dollar's pulling back with lighter volume, the bonds are pulling back with lighter volume. Those are setting up, they're building cause for higher price. Good old King Dollar, when that baby decides to take off again, you know, or that market's not going to go anywhere. Now, time-wise, and I'm only getting this, I'm not doing this from a chart perspective, folks, because I've found that, well, anyway, I'm not. What I am doing, though, is that if we look at the time we're in, the market can run up topside next week, no volume whatsoever, easy. You can run the first couple days of January because that's new money coming in the marketplace, and then watch out. I mean, watch out in a big way, you know, after about the first 3 or 4 days of January. Coming this Tuesday, folks, because this is, let's see, markets are closed on Monday. Tuesday at 7:30. If you want to check out CNBC, I'm going to be on CNBC 7:30 a.m. Tuesday morning. Let's go to Chris in San Antonio. Hey, Chris, what's going on?
I'm doing good, Tom. How are you doing?
Good, man. How's good old San Antonio?
Well, it's finally cooled down. The summer was so hot. It's nice to have some cool weather for a change, I'll tell you that.
How long have you lived there?
I've been here for about 7 or 8 years.
Yeah? Do you have a Davy Crockett hat?
No, I don't.
No, why not?
No, that was a long time ago.
I'll tell you. Hey, you know it's funny. You know, folks, when I was young, right, I would not go anywhere without my Davy Crockett hat. I am not kidding, right? And I'm totally serious, man. And the first time that I went to San Antonio, man, I was so excited I couldn't see straight, right? And I was doing business, and I was about 35 years old. And I couldn't believe that the fort is right in the middle of the city. It blew my mind, man. Anyway, I had a blast there. You got a nice city, man. But it's really cool how that's set up, man.
It's pretty fun. It's just a little hot in the summer.
Oh, I bet it is. No, yeah, for sure. What are we going to look at?
I wanted to ask you about Boise paper. If you pull it up on a 6-month chart, to me it looks like it's about to test the top of the trading range.
Okay.
Am I reading that right?
Let's take a look. We got Boise. It's a huge paper company and packaging. The low's 436. The high's 957. They make 88 cents. Okay, cool. You stay right there, folks. We're going to come right back. We're talking with Chris from San Antonio. He's going to run out right now and get his Davy Crockett hat and his Bowie knife. Good old Jim Bowie. It's Tom O'Brien. It's TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We had the Dow up 124. NASDAQ up 19. S&P's up 11. We're going to be right back.